Chaos. Phones are raised high. Students scream. A punch lands. A body crashes to the floor. Almira's gown flashes in the light as she moves like lightning. Marcus steadies himself, blocking Ethan's wild swing. The prom ballroom has turned into a battlefield. Prom night was supposed to be magical, but instead, Brookfield Academy witnessed a fight that would change everything. The question is, how did it all begin? To understand, we need to rewind back to Amira Johnson's very first day at Brookfield. Amira Johnson stepped through the tall glass doors of Brookfield Academy. With a mix of nerves and determination, marble floors gleamed under fluorescent lights. Trophy cases glittered with decades of championships. Students walked the halls like models, every outfit designer, every laugh rehearsed. But as Amira walked, conversations hushed. Whispers followed her like shadows. One of the only black faces in a sea of privilege, she adjusted the strap of her backpack. Back in Chicago, she was used to being underestimated. What they didn't know, she'd spent years at Carter's boxing gym. Jabs, hooks, footwork, it was muscle memory. She carried books, yes, but she also carried discipline. And fire. Her first day wasn't even an hour old before it happened. Shouts echoed down the hall. Come on, Reed, fight back. Almira's pulse quickened. She turned the corner and froze. Marcus Reed, a lanky black boy with glasses, was shoved against the lockers. 3 boys surrounded him. Ethan Collins, tall and smug, heir to one of the richest families in town. Trevor, stocky with a cruel laugh. And Logan, red-haired and broad as a bulldozer. Marcus's books scattered across the floor. Sneakers ground the pages into dust. One title caught Amira's eye, Advanced Calculus. This kid wasn't just smart, he was brilliant, and yet here he was, treated like trash while a crowd of students recorded with their phones, waiting for blood. Amira didn't hesitate. She shoved her way into the circle. Back, off, him, the crowd gasped. Cameras shifted to her. Ethan's lips curled into a smirk. Oh, look at this. A 2-for-1 special. 3 o'clock Act 2. First clash. Ethan circled her slowly, like a predator sizing up prey. Or what? He sneered. You gonna file a complaint? This is Brookfield Academy, sweetheart. We don't take complaints from your kind. Amira's voice dropped, steady and cold. You know exactly what I mean. For just a second, Ethan's perfect mask cracked. Then he laughed, waving his crew back. Relax, just harmless fun. Right, boys? The crowd dispersed reluctantly, hungry for more drama. Marcus bent to pick up his books, his hands shaking. His glasses were cracked. His voice was small. Another black student. I thought I was the only one. Amira helped gather his books. Well, you're not alone anymore. But by the next morning, she realized Marcus carried years of scars. Dark circles under his eyes told the truth. They've been at it for 3 years, he whispered. Lockers. Gum in my hair. Teachers looking the other way. Principal Harris just shrugs. Calls it boys being boys. Amira clenched her fists. But before she could respond, shadows fell across them. Ethan, Trevor, Logan, blocking the hallway. Smirks loaded. Well, Ethan purred. How was your first night in paradise, Amira? Her jaw tightened. Paradise. More like a zoo. Trevor snorted. Bet those Chicago schools didn't prepare you for this place. Amira's eyes narrowed. Her voice was cool, even. I'm doing just fine. Logan sneered. Maybe you can tutor Marcus in street smarts. Teach him how to act more authentic. Marcus's voice cracked. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, come on, Logan chuckled. You're so buttoned up, so proper. Maybe hanging out with Amira will help you embrace your heritage. Maybe even rap for us. Brad's awful beatboxing filled the hall. Laughter rippled. Phones were raised, recording every second. Amira stepped forward, her tone sharp as a left hook. His culture is being valedictorian, while you three, you're repeating junior year. Gasps. Some students flinched. For a heartbeat, Ethan's smile cracked. Then he turned it into a performance, clapping Marcus on the shoulder hard enough to make him stumble. Exactly. A real credit to his people. Marcus grabbed Amira's arm, whispering urgently, "Don't. That's what they want. If you swing, they flip it. Make us the aggressors." The bell rang. Ethan smirked, slipping his phone back into his pocket. "See you on, study partners." Weeks dragged on. The taunts sharpened. Gum in Marcus's hair. Snide comments at Amira's locker. Ethan's crew lurking at every corner. But Amira didn't fold. Her years of training taught her patience. She stayed calm. She observed and quietly. Marcus began to change too. Round Amira, his shoulders straightened. His voice steadied. For the first time in 3 years, he wasn't completely alone. But Ethan noticed. And he hated it. He wanted them broken, humiliated, gone. And he was saving his grand performance for prom night. The hotel ballroom sparkled like a fairy tale. Fairy lights draped the ceiling. The floor shined like glass. Amira's deep crimson gown shimmered as she walked in with Marcus by her side. His tux fit sharp, his nerves hidden under her steady presence. Whispers followed them, but for a moment, they didn't care. They danced. They laughed. For the first time since arriving at Brookfield, Amira felt normal. Until Ethan appeared at the punch table. He slid close, smirk curling. His cologne was suffocating. "You look beautiful tonight," he murmured. "That dress really brings out your exotic features." Amira's grip tightened on the ladle. "Excuse me, I'm complimenting you," Ethan smirked, stepping closer. "You should say thank you." Amira's voice cut sharp and clear. "I said no." Heads turned. Phones rose. Marcus appeared at her side, voice firm. "She said don't touch her." Ethan's smirk spread wider. He motioned. Trevor and Logan closed in. Phones flashed. The crowd buzzed like electricity. And then Logan lunged for Amira's phone. Her body moved on instinct. One clean strike to the gut. Logan collapsed to his knees, gasping for air. Gasps. Screams. Chaos. Ethan swung wild at Marcus. But Marcus, trained by Amira, slipped the punch and countered with calm precision. Trevor charged, but Amira sidestepped, sending him sprawling across the punch table. For once, the predators weren't in control. Teachers stormed in, pulling them apart. But the damage was done. The footage spread before the night was over. Ethan Collins, Brookfield's golden boy, exposed for what he really was. His cruelty captured in HD. The Collins family tried to bury it, spin it, silence it. But the internet doesn't forget. And Amira and Marcus, they didn't leave that night as victims. They left as proof. Proof that silence doesn't win. Proof that standing tall can flip the script. And if you're watching this right now, let me ask you, have you ever seen justice hit back this sweetly? Subscribe, because the next story is going to shake you even more.